Lancer Soccer is on the air. WOKR Channel 13 is proud to present this afternoon's North American Soccer League game live from the Meadowlands in East Rutherford, New Jersey, between the Rochester Lancers and the New York Cosmos. This afternoon's game is brought to you by Budweiser.
The King of Beers presents the King of Sports. So now sit back and enjoy soccer at its best. Brought to you by Budweiser.
And by the RT French Company, the Rochester-based company that makes French's mustard, the kind that outsells all the others combined. French's mustard, spread a little sunshine. And by Security Trust, nearest your needs at 35 neighborhood locations. And by Mr. Steak, America's steak expert in Greece, Henrietta, and Irondequoit. Mr. Steak, for a fancy restaurant dinner without the fancy price.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Lancer Soccer. I'm Ron DeFrance, along with Charlie Texiano. Jack Belvino couldn't make it. He's on vacation this week. And we're going to hear a big roar right now because they're about to introduce a pretty popular guy around here.
Any minute now, Ron. Franz Beckenbauer will be coming out. I think he's coming out, Der Kaiser. And it's really exciting. It's a beautiful sunny day. There's about 50,000 people here. The tension, the excitement, it's fantastic.
All right, we'll be back with the complete starting lineups right after these messages.
Here comes the king, here comes the big #1. Budweiser beer, the king is second to none. Just say Budweiser, you've said it all. Here comes the king of beer, so lift your glass, let's hear the call. Budweiser beer's the one that's leading the rest. When you say Bud, and Beechwood aging makes it beer at its best. When you say Bud, one taste will tell you so loud and clear. There's only one Budweiser beer. There's only one Budweiser beer. When you say Bud, there's nothing left you can say. When you say Bud, the king is right on his way. When you say Bud, the king is coming. Let's hear the call. When you say Bud, you said it all. When you say Bud, you said it all.
This is steak and jumbo mushrooms, the kind you'd expect at a fancy restaurant. The steak, naturally aged USDA choice. The mushrooms, accented with tangy cheddar. You can get the same steak and jumbo mushrooms topped with cheese sauce at a Mr. Steak restaurant. Only at Mr. Steak, you get the fancy restaurant dinner without the fancy price. Mr. Steak is America's steak expert.
Mr. Steak also features many steak and seafood combinations.
Have you seen our world? It's computerized communications that serve patients and save money. It's big, complex telecommunications networks for big business. And simple, dependable one telephone installations. We're systems planners, equipment innovators, reliable fixers, and we mean business. We're Rochester Telephone, keeping you in touch with your world.
Hello there. I'm the French's mustard maker, and I'd like you to meet my son.
I'm everybody's son.
But not when it comes to mustard. There's only one sunshine mustard, French's.
True.
French's is the sunshine mustard.
Because its bright, sunny flavor livens up the taste of any good food.
And whenever there's fun and sun, there's bound to be French's mustard.
What a bright thing to say.
Spread the sunshine, taste the French's all around.
French's, we make your life delicious.
Back at Giant Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, the Cosmos against the Lancers. Ron DeFrance along with Charlie Schiano. We're about 30 seconds away from kickoff. Let's run down the starting lineups for the visiting Lancers. And there you have, in goal for his 4th straight game, Hans Wolf with a 0.31 goals against average. On defense, at right halfback, we'll have number 2, the pride of St. Louis, Don Draghi. On the left, and at sweeper back, number 4, the Iceman, Miriam Foslich. The stopper, number 5, Big Nick Mijatovic. And at left half, number 12, Lancer captain Jim Palahan. At midfield, we will have number 14, Harry Palmieri. Number 8, Joe Horvath, and number 6, Hugh Nicolini, our midfielders. And of course, as you know, Mike Stoyanovich unable to make the game. At forward, number 11 still playing with the cast, Ibrahim Silva. Number 9, 4-goal scorer Frank Bellotta, and number 15, Lancers leading assist man Pat Arkley. We're underway now. Cosmos have the ball. Cosmos running from left to right in the white uniforms. The Lancers in their familiar blue and gold on the road.
The Cosmos are attacking beautifully. Wayne, Ron DeFrance, here I am again, attacking beautifully, and they're coming very hot. They're very quick. They're very fast. And now they force this corner kick. But a nice switch by Nick Mijatovic.
That was Dennis Stewart making his way along the side, the right wing, and that's what the Lancers have to watch out for. Okay, here we go with the corner. Kicked away by Miriam Foslich. Lancers still have it. There's Stevie Hunt. Stevie Hunt still controls the ball. He's covered by Draghi. Stevie Hunt still has it. Shoots inside to Canaglio.
And Foslich, the Iceman, cleared that one very nicely.
Come the Cosmos back. Mijatovic gets it away. Broken up by Horvath. Cosmos control it. Beckenbauer over to Tewart. Tewart will try to make his way down the right side. He does. Gets the ball back. And here comes Nicolini. Nicolini gets it down and out of danger for the time being. Cosmos on the attack right off the bat. Here they come back again. Santiago Promosa. Over to Stevie Hunt. Stevie Hunt inside. Dabogi. Now the Lancers just waiting. Gets it over to Tewart. Was all alone over on the right-hand side. Canaglio was inside. Here come the Lancers back now. Here comes Horvath. Horvath down the left side. Nice pass. Over to Bellotta. Bellotta back over the center circle. Circles around and gets it to Palmieri. Palmieri shovels it off to Draghi. Draghi going down the right side. Draghi coming in. Draghi gets it over to Horvath. He has Bellotta in front of him. He pitches it over. Here comes Palahan. Palahan breaking down the left side and across. And it's broken up. In the middle, it'll be a throw-in for the Lancers. And Palahan will take it. Palahan throws it into Horvath. Horvath gets it back to Palahan. Palahan ready to cross. Looking. And there he goes into Horvath. Horvath with a shot. And it's blocked.
And
guess who?
That was it. Der Kaiser, Beckenbauer came right over. These two players will be watching one another because they both know they're world-class players. Here it is. Here's Joe Horvath setting up now. He's coming in, of course, with his left foot, and there he is, Beckenbauer, to stop it with his right foot. It's a classic matchup. Beckenbauer against Horvath. Superb matchup.
Here we go with a corner kick for the Lancers, and Horvath will take it. Lancers setting up. Cosmo setting up. Here's the kick by Horvath. And it goes a little bit too far. And the Cosmos will bring it back down. Speeding down the left side. And it's broken up there by Foslich. It'll be Lancer throw-in. Lancer throw-in. And Don Draghi will throw it in. As usual, we have Draghi, Foslich, Mijatovic, and Palahan on defense. Lancers bringing it down. Palmieri with a little bit of room. Here's a shot by Palmieri. And an easy save by Earl Yassin. Okay.
That's okay, Ron. You've got to make those shots from the 30, 35 because you got to loosen them up a bit. And that's just what they're doing.
Okay, Cosmos coming back now. Here's Tewart. Tewart covered by Palahan. Here's Canaglio. Canaglio moving in. Canaglio Still going and broken up by Mijanovic.
Nice cover by Nick Mijanovic. Came right over and kicked it away.
It'll be a throw-in for the Cosmos. And Tuart will throw it in. You get it over the Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer getting ready to take it. He nods. He will take it, but it goes into Hunt instead. Hunt covered by Foslich.
They're calling another corner.
That'll be the Cosmos' second corner kick. All right, this is Tuart. Tuart gets it over to Hunt. Here's Hunt. Back to Tuart. Tuart going in. Here's Foslich covering him. Wolf comes out.
He called a foul on Tuart for charging.
All right. Crowd didn't like it.
No, you watch it as it comes up here. Here's Tuart making his thrust. He's coming in with his right leg, and you see that Foslich has position here, and that there he runs right over him, elbows him in the back, and that's charging from behind. A foul on Tuart. Couldn't have been clearer. There it is on a replay.
Lancers coming back now. Palahan getting it inside, but it's broken up inside by Alberto. Alberto gets it over to Bogey, and a long pass down to Hunt. Hunt moving in. He has Tuart on the right side. Here comes Tuart, but it's too far, and Tuart has to go back for it. Tuart now setting it up. Tuart covered by Palahan. Inside is a header, but it goes over to Palmieri. Palmieri to Horvath, and Lancers coming back now. Here's Nicolini getting it back to Horvath, and Horvath over to Palmieri. Palmieri over the center circle, and Balata over by himself. Balata, the striker today. Here's Draghi overlapping. Draghi down the right side. Here's a cross, and it's far and wide. Okay, there is 39-19 left in the first half. Still no score. And Lancer Soccer 78 will continue after these messages.
The day is done.
Coming home.
It's time to let it go. It's the moment to unwind.
Welcome home.
So just say bud.
Say bud.
And pour the king of beers and settle back and please yourself. No matter what you do, no matter when or where, you know a glass of bud is like an easy chair. When you say Budweiser, you've said it all.
Just say bud.
When you say Budweiser, you've said it all.
Welcome home. When you say Budweiser.
Welcome home.
Back at Giant Stadium in East Rutherford, we have 38:07 left in the first half. No score, Lancers and Cosmos. It's a go kick for the Cosmos. Let's run down the Cosmos starting lineup. On defense, we have Formosa, number 25, Alberto, number 5, the sweeper. The stoppers, number 4, Werner Roth, their captain. And at number 19, Robert Yarushi. At midfield, Bogi Bogshavek.
We'll call him Bogey.
We'll just call him Bogey for short. Of course, you have Franz Beckenbauer, number 6, and Giuseppe Wilson, Pino, they call him. Pino Wilson played for Lazio last year in Rochester and on the Italian national team. And he is number 23. Up front, you have Tuart, who has the ball right now, covered by Silva. And a foul call on Silva.
That's a tripping foul on Silva that time.
Here's that quick,
yeah.
Here's that quick, and beautiful save by Hans Wolf. Came out to cut it down. He had Kinega right behind him. Up front, you have Steve Hunt, number 11, Giorgio Quinalia, number 9, and Dennis Tuart, number 7. And, of course, in goal, Ero Yassin. Okay, the Lancers will have it now. Wolf has control at the moment. And he gets it over to Foslich. And Foslich slows it down and shoves it off to Mijanovic. The Cosmos have won 16 straight here at Giant Stadium. They're going for 17 without a loss, and that would be a new NASL record if they do it. We're hoping that they don't do it. Here's the Cosmos breaking it up. That's number 19, Robert Yarushi. Yarushi.
That Bogey.
Here's Bogey.
Is something, isn't
Here's
it?
Bogey back to Hunt. Hunt bringing it in now. Coming into the danger zone. Tried to get it to Canaglia, but it's broken up by Foslich. Foslich gets it over to Horvath. Those quick passes. That's what Coach Popovich stressed during the session this morning. Get those quick passes. Here's Silva down the right side. Silva couldn't keep it in, though. It'll be a goal kick.
It was a nice idea, and Popovich does want the players to let them move the ball and not have to run with the ball. It's hot out there, and on the AstroTurf, it's very hot. So whatever the temperature is, it's about 10 degrees hotter out there.
Here's Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer passes over to the center line. Formosa coming in deep. He's covered by Palmieri. And there's a foul.
Foul is on Palmieri that time for elbowing. But look, Santiago Formosa, left fullback, is really moving into the attack. And they're throwing everybody in the attack and just keeping 3 defenders back. And that's something that the Pop talked about, the quick kick.
Yep, that's the second time they tried that. And it almost worked. That's when Hans Wolf made that good save.
Right. About
5 minutes ago. Okay, we have the Lancers controlling it, but here's Beckenbauer breaking it up. Here comes Stewart. Stewart into the danger zone now, crosses the line. He's covered by by Palmieri now. And we have a foul. We might add that Brian McGinley is our referee. He refereed our game against Fort Lauderdale, Charlie.
Yeah,
he did a fine job, too.
Yeah, he did. Here's the foul coming up now, and you see that Stewart, the Midlands Menace, as they call him, is elbowed out. There's a right elbow, and that just stops Midland.
Kozlich gets it out of danger there, as the Cosmos were threatening once again. Okay, they're coming back again. Pass inside, broken up by Mijanovic. Here's Horvath. Horvath, go over to Mijanovic. Mijanovic breaking down, gets by, and he's trying to get it over to Balata. Balata cannot keep it in, though. A little bit too far to be a throw-in for the Cosmos. We have 34-23 left in the first half. Still no score. The Cosmos and the Lancers. Last time, well, the Cosmos were shut out last week, and that's the first time they were shut out since the Lancers did it back in, when was it, Charlie?
It was back in July of last year, and I think it was July 5th or 6th when we played him in Rochester and beat him 1-0 in the shootout.
Okay, here's the Cosmos on the attack. This is Hunt. Hunt in the middle. Oh, he's passing offsides. All right.
Offsides by a good 5 yards that time. That was
okay. Lancers will bring it back, and we're going to pause a moment. Lancers 78 will continue right after these messages.
I interrupt this program for the most important message, a very important message from the House of Guitars.
Folk guitars for $15 and up. Plenty of electric guitars, basses, keyboards.
You can save up to 70% on any of the guitars, only slightly damaged and lots of used. You can save $1 right now at the House of Guitars, scratch and mark sale.
Fantástico.
Okay, back at Giant Stadium. Ron DeFrance along with Charlie Scianna. Lancers have the ball. A foul was just called against the Cosmos, Charlie.
Jimmy Callahan was fouled, but it looked like by Yerushi, and it's a great opportunity. There'll be an outswinger now by the left-footed Joe Horvath. And watch this outswinger. He'll curve the ball that come out to those 4 big guys that want to hit it in.
Here we go. Here's a shot. Broken up, still in play, and it goes over the crossbar. We might add that our Lancer dancers performed just before the game, Charlie. Both ways. They performed on the field as dancers, which we'll have during halftime, and they also had a little shootout against the Cosmos girls, and we're happy to say that they came out on top in the shootout. Carrie Degas scored for the Lancers, and Doreen Kleiman also scored for the Lancers.
And he only gave up 1 goal.
That's right. Linda Barthel was in goal. Okay,
now
here we go.
Watch Joe Horvath. He'll take an in-swinger from this side.
It's a corner kick, and it goes back out. Silva, Erickley trying to run it down. Who is it off of? It'll be Lancers. Throw in. Erickley quickly gets it in to Nicolini. He gets it back. He swings it over. Horvath over on the other side. There's a header by Horvath, but it was broken up.
Kino.
Yeah, Kino broke it up. Kino Wilson. He hasn't played too much for the Cosmos. In fact, this is his first start, I believe, Charlie.
Yeah, it is his first start, but he's a great player. Had played with Lazio, captain of the Lazio team, first division player, over 400 appearances, captain on the Italian national team. You know he's a world-class player.
Here's a throw-in for the Lancers. This is Don Draghi throwing it in. And he throws it into Horvath. Horvath heads it back, but a little bit too far. It'll be a goal kick for the Cosmos.
Yeah,
Oops,
another corner.
Another corner kick. Okay.
Yep. And I'll tell you, Joe Horvath is really bending these balls beautifully. I love to see him take it from that side because it's an in-swinger, the toughest one to defend against. They call him a banana kick, where he kicks it with the outside of his foot and the ball just makes a curve. It's like a curve ball in baseball.
Okay, we have Palahan up. We have Silva and Balada, and it goes. Broken up. Here's Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer over to Tewart, and the Cosmos come back. Tewart, crossfield, toward the center, over the center line. Here's Silva making an attempt to get him. Still going. Here's a pass inside. Liga! Goal for the Lancers! Number 9, Giorgio Quinaglia scores for the Lancers, for the Cosmos, and the Cosmos take a 1-0 lead. There it is, Charlie.
This is a beautiful start. You see the cross coming from Tewart, and it's going to Bogacevic, and they block it. The Lancers stop it, but it comes right back, and there he is, number 9, Giorgio Quinaglia, with his right foot, right in, empty goal. Hans Wolf is out of there. Couldn't be a more beautiful shot, and it was just an excellent opportunity. Lancers had it covered, but they didn't have the defense covered for Quinaglia that time. He is an opportunist. He really is.
Well, it looks like Wolf could have had that ball, and it was broken up by one of the Lancer defensemen. So you never know, though, what would have happened. Okay, it's 1-0 in favor of the Cosmos. 29-19 left in the first half. Cosmos have the lead, and the Lancers have the ball right now, but it'll be a goal kick for the Cosmos.
Well, you know, these things happen sometime, and you've got to understand that that was just an excellent opportunity. They took advantage of it.
Well, it's not the first goal that Quinaglia has had this season. He leads the Cosmos and the league in scoring.
Yeah, he's the leading goal scorer right now in the league, followed by Flanagan.
For Giorgio, that's his 12th goal of the year. Came at 14:47. Assisted by unassisted. Okay, Quinaglia unassisted. Here. Cosmos coming back. A healer going back to Tewart.
Going to be a corner kick.
Yeah, corner kick for the Cosmos. Cosmos will really loosen up now.
That midfield of theirs is working beautifully. Beckenbauer is just controlling everything in the middle. Excellent job. And then, of course, they drop Tewart back. They're really a beautiful team. This is a super all-star team.
Here's a goal kick. And another score for the Cosmos. And it's now 2-0.
And it's Hunt, Steve Hunt, coming in and scoring that ball. We'll see it in a minute, I guess. Here comes the corner kick by Tewart now. It's a beautiful one as it sails in front of the goal mouth. Hans Wolf comes out, tries to get a hand on it. You can see Hans coming out now. He jumps. It just goes over his fingertips. Comes down. The Lancers try and clear it, but there it is. One of the Cosmos. We miss his number right there. Sends it into the middle, and there's Hunt. Hunt just puts it apart. Don Draghi is reaching for it, can't get it. Hunt places it in the far right-hand corner, just by the inside of the pole. And the Cosmos are playing beautifully.
2-0 Cosmos. We have 27-18 left in the first half, and they're on the attack once again. Cosmos going for their 17th without a loss here at Giant Stadium. Cosmos coming back down now. Here's a header by Tewart. Little bit high. All right, it's 26:58 left in the first half. It's the Cosmos 2, the Lancers nothing. We'll be right back.
Disco Danny, king of the hustle. I see you chew a lot of gum.
Sure, Trident.
Why Trident?
It tastes great and it's sugarless. Gotta watch my step.
Well, you know, 4 out of 5 dentists surveyed recommend sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum. Any other reason?
Like the minty flavor?
Like, is it the only gum your mom lets you chew?
Are you kidding?
Trident sugarless gum. Your teeth never outgrow it.
Back at Giant Stadium, East Rutherford, it's Cosmos 2 and the Lancers nothing. Here's a corner kick for the Lancers. A shot by Palmieri. Controlled by Palahan. Back to Palmieri. Palmieri over to Ercole. Ercole has it broken up by Canaglia, but there's a
handball.
Okay.
Handball on Pat Ercole at that time.
That last goal scored by Steve Hunt at 16:56, assisted by Tewart in Urushi. Cosmos back on the attack, leading 2-0. Mijatovic goes back after it. Canaglia and Hunt have scored for the Cosmos in a span of not too much of a difference. 14:47, 16:56, just a little over 2 minutes.
Yeah, they really, and these are the two guys that broke the back of the Lancers in the playoff games, the semifinal playoff games last year. It was Hunt and Canaglia that did it. Lancers have got to build the attack. They can't do it that way.
Okay, gets over to Canaglia. Cosmos back on the attack. Here's Beckenbauer moving up. Beckenbauer gets it over to Hunt. Headed away by Mijatovic, and the Cosmos come back. Horvath with an errant pass. Goes back to the Cosmos. Mijatovic breaks it up again over to Horvath. Horvath will bring it back for the Lancers. Gets it over to Ercole. Ercole with a pass over to Nicolini. Nicolini looking for somebody to pass to. Here's Balata. Balata racing with Yassine, and Yassine beats him to it. Holds it in. Nope.
He's out of bounds now.
He's out of bounds. It'll be a Lancer throw-in.
Yassine really came out of that goal mouth.
Yes, he did. Here's Balata. Balata inside. Silva tried to get his shot away, but it was broken up by the Cosmos defense. Stevie Hunt has it knocked away by Don Draghi. It'll be a throw-in for the Cosmos. They're leading 2-0, 24-11 left in the first half. Cosmos coming back. Warm, sunshiny afternoon here at Giant Stadium in East Rutherford. Happiness so far for the Cosmos.
Here's Urushi.
Here's Urushi, who assisted on that last goal. And the Lancers have it. Palmieri over to Silva. Lancers come back over to the center line. Here's Silva. Silva going toward the center. Silva still controls it. Silva gets it over to Balata. Balata.
Being marked by Warner Roth that time. Warner Roth is the captain of the team, an excellent player, good defender.
Here's Palmieri. Over to Palahan. Palahan still has it. Palahan with a cross. Nobody there. Just a little bit behind Ercole.
Just a little bit.
Cosmo still controlled it, though. Here's Nicolini. Nicolini with a shot.
Should be a corner kick, shouldn't it?
Should be. Looked like it was broken up by the white jersey. Yes, it will be.
Yeah, that's a good sign. I know we're 2-0, but it's early in the game, and if we can get one in the next 15, 20 minutes, and we've had several good opportunities, we've been attacking well and doing just what Dragan Popovich wanted the team to do, as you remember, Ron. He wants them to build the attack and not waste the long ball, and that's what they're doing. They're doing it with short, medium-sized passes.
Here's the corner kick by Horvath. Horvath swings it in. Just by Nicolini. Palmieri with a shot. Broken up by the defense. Palahan in deep with a cross. Here's Draghi with a header. A little bit left. Nicolini with a shot. Goes left, and it'll be a goal kick.
Well, there's Nicolini trotting back, and they're really trying to build it up. They're building it up well.
Long way to go. 22-22 left in the first half. Cosmos leading 2-0. Beckenbauer has it. Beckenbauer over to Canaglia. Covered by Boslich. Here's Stevie Hunt. Stevie will speed down that right side. Draghi.
Foul on Draghi.
Yep.
Obstruction.
Okay. Slow him down.
That was the idea. You can't let him get this. Hunt is at blinding speed. 20 years old. We can see now Hunt's taking him out one-on-one, tries to go to the outside, and there's Don just muscling him away, and there's the foul. Okay, Don Draghi has the ball now. He passes it over to Silva, but it's broken up inside by Alberto. Alberto gets it over to Urushi. Alberto coming up now. Alberto the sweeper. Oh. Back to Tewart.
The Lancers have it. Lancers coming back now. Here comes Ercole. Ercole down the center. Ercole passes it over. No.
The referee said advantage, you know, and let it go. He saw the foul.
Yep. Lancers still have it. Gets by Tuart. Here's Bellata. Bellata moving in. Tries to get it to Silva. Couldn't get it inside. Santiago passes it out.
Now they've switched. Tuart's on the left, and Hunt is on the right.
Here's a header by Tuart. Tuart going in. Yanovich comes up with a nice block. Here's Horvath. Horvath covered by Hunt. Horvath gets by him. Still going. Nice pass over to Silva. Silva over to Bellata. Silva still has it. Goes right by Bellata. Silva controls the ball. He has Nicolini down the right side. He passes over to Nicolini. Here's Nicolini. He'll cross. Ercole inside, but it's broken up by Alberto, the sweeper. Cosmos come back. Here's Draghi coming in deep. Cosmos still control it. Palmieri in the danger zone. Over to the right side to Nicolini. Here's Nicolini. Back to Palmieri. Cosmos leading it 2-0. 20 minutes left in the first half. And it'll be a go kick for the Cosmos. Cosmos control. 19:59 left in the first half. We'll be right back right after this.
Duryea Honda Brockport right now has over 200 new and used bikes in stock and more on their way. Low prices, just listen to this. The Honda Express, less than $309. The new Hawk 1, less than $1175. And the GL 1000, less than $3275. Service and parts, we're open Monday through Friday till 8 p.m., Saturday till 5. Ride to Brockport for all your motorcycle needs. You'll be glad you did. Located at Duryea Ford, Brockport.
I'm surprised that a waterbed costs less than a stuffed mattress, and the sleep is much better.
Getting, you know, you get into bed and it's like floating off on a cloud, and it's just, it's great. It's a lot better than any other bed that I've ever slept on.
I was pleasantly surprised that waterbeds actually cost less than conventional beds. And you combine that with the comfort and the style, and you've got an unbeatable combination.
Back at Giant Stadium, just a collision there between Jimmy Polahan
and the Midlands menace, Dennis Tuart.
All right, here we go.
There it is right now. Jimmy's coming down. Jimmy has to cut off the angle. He can't let him get that shot. He comes right to him, and there's a collision.
And I think it was a pretty good act, and
it was a good act
on Tuart's part.
Yeah. Well, Tuart's a professional. You know, he's played in 333 games for Manchester City, so he's really a first-class player.
Cosmos have it over the center line. Here's Yarushi. Yarushi back to Roth. Roth inside to Tuart. Tuart just outside 35-yard line. Tuart. Nice pass inside, and it's broken up, and Roth.
Well, it's a fine save this time. You can see there's a little bit of a mix-up. The ball comes out, and there's Pino Wilson about to take a shot, and it's knocked with the right hand by Hans Wilf, and Mihanovic just sends it back to Hans Wilf, who's lying prostrate on the ground.
Back live. Lancers on the attack once again. Inside is Silva. Silva tried to get a left foot on it, but it just whizzed by. So it'll be a goal kick for the Cosmos. Cosmos lead the game 2-0. Giorgio Quinalia scored at 14:47 unassisted. And then Stevie Hunt at 16:56, assisted by Tuart and Yarushi. Here come the Cosmos back once again. Quinalia. There's Mihanovic breaking it up. Tuart racing with they're going back and forth now. Okay, Lancers have it.
A little heavy in the midfield at that time.
This is Palmieri coming back. Palmieri passes it back to Bellata. Bellata into the danger zone. Bellata still has it. Bellata gets it back to Nicolini. Nicolini over on the right-hand side. Nicolini looking to set it up. Here's a pass. Little chipper inside to Silva. And a shot.
Well, they called a foul there. I don't know where that foul was, but it looked like it was right about in the middle there. There it is. Here we go. We'll take a look at this foul now. Here's the ball as the cross is in. And they're calling Balata for elbowing that time. And there's the shot, but it was wide. Of course, the foul had already occurred.
All right, wouldn't have mattered anyway. Cosmo's back on the attack now. This is Yarushi. Yarushi gets it over to Kinalia. Kinalia with a give and go. Kinalia racing in. No, they don't pass it to him. Goes over to Stevie Hunt. Stevie Hunt over to Kinalia. Kinalia with a header and a beautiful save by Hans Wolf.
Oh, nice play. A great cross by Stevie Hunt.
We had a call on that.
Oh, it was an offsides call, apparently. And we didn't see it. What is it now?
Offside.
Yeah, well, offsides. But still a nice play. They're bringing it back. Yeah, it was offsides. And we missed it, Wayne. Even we can miss that for you, and we do.
Okay, Jack.
Not going to do that again.
Right,
not going to do that again, Ronnie. In the heat of the game, you know, I'm really bad, Ron. I'm sorry.
We're usually used to working with Wayne Fuller over there in radio.
Yeah.
We'll just kind of clarify that. That's the reason why you'll hear Wayne once in a while. Okay, the Lancers coming back now. Foslich has it. The Cosmos are leading 2-0. There is 15-13 left in the first half. A shot by, oh, just a little bit high. Palmieri. Harry Palmieri.
He broke in nicely there. Had to take that shot from about 18-20 yards out. Let's take a look at it. Harry Palmieri, the Argentinian, cutting in. There he comes right over it now. Good shot. Yeah, just sails over by about a foot over the goal mouth, and yes, in covering it very nicely.
That was Stewart with a heel. Pass back to Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer has it. There come the Lancers back now. Silva to Balata. Balata still controls. Balata has it lost. And Beckenbauer takes over. And here's Mijanovic coming in. Mijanovic. Kinalia. Kinalia over to the right side. There's Kinalia racing with Harry Palmieri. And there's obstruction called against Palmieri. So the Cosmos will take it again.
Nicolini just came over, and now I think Nicolini's going to get a yellow card for that, or at least an oral warning. And he's listening. I see Beckenbauer wants to place just an oral warning. Brian McGinley saying, take it easy. Take it easy.
Brian McGinley, a very fine referee, Charlie. He's one of the 5 referees that came over here.
And we think he from Scotland. 5 international referees, and he's the one from Scotland and doing a fantastic job. We agree with you, Ron.
Okay, the Lancers have it now. Palmieri gets it over to Horvath, and Horvath breaking down. He has Silva breaking down the right side. He also has, they're on sides. Balata moves in, and it's broken up. Oh, Santiago.
Santiago Formosa picked his pocket that time.
Santiago Formosa, if he could have got sent by Formosa, he would have had a clear shot. Here come the Cosmos back. There's Beckenbauer kind of playing around right now.
Putting on a show by himself.
Yep.
Der Kaiser, as they call him.
Okay, gets it over to Stevie Hunt. Stevie back in the, he's in the right. What's Stewart doing over here? Here's a pass into Kinalia. And Mijanovic stays with him and breaks it up.
It'll be a corner kick for the Cosmos.
That time we had both Stewart and Hunt over here on the right side. Looked like Stewart was even over the line.
Yeah.
Kind of like hiding from everybody. And
yeah, they were overloading. They were going to try and push Bogacevic over on the left side and get him empty. Nice play.
Okay, there's the corner. And Wolf comes out. Oops, and he lost it. And here's a shot, and it's broken up.
Ooh, probably a little bit nervous.
Bounced it off his
time.
knee. Brought it down, and it hit his knee. Here's Stewart. Stewart with a cross.
And Nick Mijanovic puts his big foot in there.
Yep. Nick Mijanovic stayed right with Bogey that time.
No, it's going to be a goal kick, I guess, Wayne. Ron. Right, now listen, the linesman is calling a corner kick, but the referee says a goal kick. It'll be a goal kick.
It'll be a goal kick? Okay,
yeah.
There's 12-16 left in the first half. The Cosmos lead 2-0. We'll be right back right after this.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Happy birthday. When do you say Budweiser whenever the moment is right for a great beer?
Good fun. Yeah, but it sure smells good.
When do you say Budweiser?
After the corn, the chicken, and the black-eyed peas. And try this for your person, sir. Why, thank you.
When do you say Budweiser?
Honey, after a few hours in this kitchen, I can't form my mouth to say anything else.
Ain't that the
After the work is done, while you're still having fun, anytime the right time to say it. When do you say, supervisor?
Whenever I feel like a king.
Or when you say, supervisor, you have said it all.
While you were away, the Lancers had the luck of the Irish as they broke through here. And there's Harry Palmieri coming over the middle. Takes a shot, and he hits the post. What a save. There was another defender for the Cosmos that time. A great opportunity by Lancers, but they missed.
Well, we can't keep up with the action here. The Cosmos just had an opportunity to score, and they just shot wide. There's a shot, and another shot wide. 2 shots in a row. Just wide of the goalpost.
Well, I was watching.
A lot of action here, Charlie.
I was watching the play-by-play disc. I didn't see what happened there. You tell us, Ron.
Well, it was a shot similar to that, Charlie. Just went wide. There was a man wide open. I didn't get who it was because I was watching the replay at the same time, keeping an eye on both. And but the shot just did go wide. He had an open net, and it may have been Hunt. I don't know.
Well, then there's a substitute coming in, Ron. It looks like they're going to put the Jim May in the goal. Jim May is coming in the goal for Hans Wolf. Hans is having a tough time out there, and they're bringing in the American Jim May.
All right. So at the 10:09 mark, we'll make that. 10:09. Jim May will replace Hans Wolf in goal.
Okay, and listen, if you haven't had an opportunity yet, the Lancers play the San Jose Earthquakes this Wednesday night, May 31st, and that night is Lancer Pennant Night. 5,000 Lancer pennants will be given away free to the first 5,000 people. The phone number is 232-2420. There are Lancer staff manning the office now, so call the Lancer office at 232-2420.
The Cosmos lead 2-0. The goal scores. Who else? Giorgio Quinalia at 14:47, and Stevie Hunt at 16:56. Okay, we're back to play now. We have Jim May in goal for the Lancers, and the Lancers are on the attack. Here's Nicolini. Nicolini with a pass into Silva. Silva.
Handball, they call it. Handball on Silva.
The crowd saw it before the whistle blew.
A lot of excitement here. A lot of tension. You know, the crowd is buzzing. This game is going back and forth.
Here's Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer has it broken up by Ercole. Ercole coming back now. Ercole with a fake. Here's a shot over the blotto, but he didn't. That's a nice block in there.
It looks like Pino Wilson blocked that
pass. Yes, he did.
Stepped right in. And Pino, of course, a lot of experience, a lot of talent.
Okay, here's Beckenbauer and Quinalia working again. Getting it back. Here's Alberto coming in. Over to Tewart. Tewart down the right side. Tewart looking to set it up. Breaks to the right. And a beautiful cross. And headed out by Foslich. Lancers come back. Here's Palmieri to Horvath. Back to Palmieri. Palmieri has it. Palmieri to Ercole. Ercole and Palmieri has it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
over the center line. Here comes Palmieri. Palmieri passes it.
It was again, you know, Beckenbauer.
Beckenbauer just got a toe on it.
Yep.
Okay, the Lancers will control it. Holohan gets it over to Nicolini. Nicolini coming down. Nicolini to Silva. Silva still playing with that cast and his left arm. Here's Silva. He's got Horvath on the right and the left. Horvath has it. Here's a cross by Horvath. And so casually knocked out of there by Alberto.
Jimmy Callahan with a handball. Didn't want that ball to go to Tewart unless he was back there. Tewart is playing the classic right wing. He's staying wide, whatever side he goes on, but especially on the right side, he stays wide and creates a lot of holes.
Number 7, Dennis Tewart on the right side, and you have number 11, Steve Hunt on the left side. Of course, in the middle, you have Quinalia.
Now, Dennis Tewart was purchased by Manchester City from Sunderland for £275,000 in 1974. That's about $500,000, Ron, and that shows you the quality player he is. And we know the Cosmos paid well over $500,000 just for his contract to play with the Cosmos.
Really an outstanding rookie year, too. Charlie, MVP award in Soccer Bowl 77, scored the first goal and assisted on the winning goal by Quinalia, and finished third in scoring behind Quinalia and Pele for the Cosmos last year.
Super player.
So he certainly has paid off for him. That's Yassine. Cosmos come back now. Quinalia. He's over the center line. Long pass. That's Stewart now over there on the left side. And Jimmy Pollahan breaks it up and gets it out of trouble. Here comes Bogey. Bogey has it now. Shovels it off to Stewart. It's knocked out by Donnie Dregge.
6:34 left.
And the Cosmos leading 2-0. And goals by Quinalia and Hunt. Broken up once again. Goes into the crowd. And we'll be making our all-tiers Lancer Most Valuable Player Award at the end of the game today. We'll be picking the most outstanding Lancer player in the game, and he will be presented with a $40 gift certificate from Altiers. Beautiful give and go. Here's Stewart, and oh, it's off the crossbar. Cosmos still control it. Oh.
They miss connections too.
Yeah.
With all those all-stars, they miss connections too sometimes.
That was Bogey passing right with who was it, Stewart or Hunt? Breaking.
It was Stewart breaking.
Breaking left. Okay, the Lancers have it. We have 5:42 left. During halftime, you'll see the Lancer dancers perform. They performed before the game started, and we videotaped it, so you'll be able to see it. Broken up by Mijanovic. Cosmos back again. Beckenbauer offsides. Okay, it'll be a go kick for the Lancers. Will bring it back. 5:24 left. Cosmos leading 2-0. We'll be right back right after this.
Back when Louis Tiffany was first creating his famous glassworks, America was first discovering her favorite soft drink. Now an exciting new offer brings them together. Delicious, refreshing Coca-Cola in distinctive Tiffany-style glassware. Collect this handsome set of glasses for your home. Here's how.
Pudgy's offers you these beautiful Tiffany glasses and matching pitchers for a limited time only. Collect a set at participating Pudgy's Good Time Pizza and Subs.
Enjoy Pudgy's at these fine locations.
Hey guys, Grandma's got a surprise for you. There's a whole batch of them. How many are there?
Well, come on, come on, come on and taste the Pepsi way. Come on, come on, come on and have a Pepsi day. The laughter of a world at play. Memories of a Pepsi day. Come on and have a Pepsi day.
Back at Giant Stadium, we just had a yellow card given to Miriam Foslich. Charlie, here it is.
He fouled Stewart, and he just become exasperated with Stewart and just pulled him down with his right hand, and that was the Iceman's foul. But he just felt he had to do something because the Lancers need a little stimulation now.
All right, we just had a shot by Stewart, and Jimmy May just made his first save since coming in, replacing Hans Wolf in goal. The Lancers coming back. We only have 4:06 left in the first half. The Cosmos leading 2-0. Cosmos have it. Here's Horvath breaking it up, and Horvath coming back. Horvath gets it over to Nicolini. Nicolini brings it down. Gets it over to Palmieri. Palmieri over the 35-yard line into the danger zone. Gets it over to Nicolini. Nicolini, a lot of room. Here it comes. Here comes a shot by Nicolini, and it's saved by Yassine. Yassine quickly gets it out. Gets it out to Bogey. And here's Stevie Hunt with a long ball. Down to Stewart, a little bit too long. It'll be a throw-in for the Lancers.
3:29 left. 3:29 left, and you know, the Lancers can break through. They can break through, and they've had a couple of good opportunities to score this half, and the crossbar stopped one, and Errol Yasin stopped a couple others.
Okay, the Cosmos have it. Here's Bogey. Back to, what is it?
It looks like a tripping foul on Palmieri. Tripped down Giorgio Canalia.
Canalia limping just a little bit. But
there's Santiago Formosa sneaking up into the forward line there.
From his halfback spot. And here's Hunt way in the back, taking over his spot. Okay. It goes back to Alberto. Alberto just killing time right now. Gets it over here to Yarushi, and it goes over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for the Lancers. We have 2:36 left in the first half. Cosmos leading by a score of 2-0. Lancers have it. This is Palmieri. Warm day out there. Silva.
Silva having some problem with that cast. It certainly is affecting his balance.
Here's Silva to Horvath. And a give and go. Back to Silva. Here's a shot by Silva. It's just wide right. Just a little bit wide. He missed it by about a foot.
Great play by Joe Horvath. Take a look at this, a give and go or a wall pass as we call it. There's Joe Horvath stopping the ball, putting it right between 3 defenders. There's Silva with his speed and right in front of the goal mouth and just misses the far post by about a foot. If someone had been there, that's where we missed Stojanovic. Stojanovic would have had his big head there and he would have knocked it in, or that or his big right foot.
Just a reminder, Stojanovic is not even with the team. He's in Toronto right now. He's still nursing that bad ankle, and we don't expect him back for a couple of more games. Okay, the Cosmos have it. Here's Stewart. Stewart with Jimmy Polahan covering him. And
well, the linesman called a foul on Jimmy Polahan that time, and it looked like it'll be a foul on Jimmy Polahan as he tried to cover Dennis Stewart.
Okay. Here's a free kick by the Cosmos, and Stewart will take it. Here comes the kick. Broken up by Foslich. Foslich with a yellow card so far. Back to Stewart now. Polahan covering Tuller. Here's a cross. Here's Jimmy May with one hand, pushes it away. I don't know if he got a hand on it, but
it certainly looked like he did, but if he didn't, Canalia was right there.
Okay, here's Hunt. Hunt broken up by Mijanovic. Mijanovic almost collided with Ercole. Here's Silva. Silva with Mijanovic breaking down the right side. And he also has Palmieri. Palmieri coming down. He still has Mijanovic. Mijanovic overlapping. And it goes back to Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer with a lot of room and a long pass. Down a bogey.
And Horvath's down. His ankle is bothering him. Pino cut him right down. Pino Wilson, as we call him, cut him right down. But
well, you know, it's surprising with as many injuries as Horvath has, he has not missed a minute for the Lancers this season.
Great competitive spirit on Joe Horvath, Ron. He wants to play, and Pino knows he fouled him. He came over, and they're saying something to McGinley. McGinley missed that one, and Giuseppe Wilson knows that he hurt a fellow world-class player that time.
Okay, but he's hopping around pretty good now, Charlie, and I think he'll be all right, just like the other game. He's been, his ankles are torn to threads.
And you've seen him, Ron.
Yes,
so.
right. That's right. Okay, we have just 6 seconds left, and just a matter of time now before the first half will be over. Here's Stewart, and that's the end of the first half. The Cosmos are leading 2-0. And Lancer Soccer 78 will continue. We'll have our halftime activities right after these messages.
Here's 100 years of tradition coming at you.
Here comes the king. Here comes the king. Here comes the big number one. Here comes the king. Budweiser beer, the king is second to none. When you say Bud, the king is coming. Let's hear the call. When you say Bud, you said it all. When you say Bud, you said it all.
Shep Messing for smokeless tobacco.
I love soccer, and I love tobacco, but I don't light up. I get my tobacco pleasure the smokeless way, and so can you.
With mild, easy-to-use Happy Days. It's a smokeless tobacco with a great fresh mint flavor.
Just a little pinch between your cheek and gum is all it takes. The best part of going smokeless? It's really relaxing. Try some.
Wow! Sit down, Krebs.
Sorry, Teach. I didn't know the gum was loaded.
You didn't know Freshen Up was loaded with flavor?
He didn't know the gum was loaded. But who expected all this taste? He didn't know the gum was loaded. Hey, ordinary gum, this ain't.
Didn't you know Freshen Up loads delicious gum with refreshing liquid flavor boosters?
Now I do.
Freshen Up.
It's loaded
with flavor.
Back at Giant Stadium, Ron DeFrance along with Charlie Schiano and the Cosmos out in front of the Lancers by a score of 2-0. You have the highlights, and we do have the videotape replay on that. Yes, we do, Charlie. So why don't we just wait for a second until they get the there we go.
Well, the first goal came at 14:47 by Giorgio Canaglia, unassisted. And here you see the play as Hans Wolf is out of goal as an empty goal mouth on a pass by one of the Lancers. It went errant, and there's Giorgio putting it in at 14:47. Now the second goal by Steve Hunt, an assist by Tuart Iarusci, was on a corner kick by Tuart. Now here it comes. Here's a corner kick by Tuart as he crosses it, and it was Iarusci, the new, the young Canadian fullback from Toronto, who's here, comes sliding into the picture. You'll see him on the right side, puts his right foot on it, right into the middle of the goal, and there's Steve Hunt, who beats Don Draghi and puts it, again, both goals, Hans Wolf is beaten on the crosses. So that's those were the two goals at 14:47, unassisted by Giorgio Canaglia. and then by Steve Hunt at 16:56. Lancers had a couple of great opportunities. Hit the bar. One sailed right by Silva near the end. So we were just already 2 feet away from making this a 2-2 tie. And they've got a hell of a band out there. Just blow out my right ear.
Well, I'll tell you, Charlie, we have a pretty good crew of our own. The Lancer Dancers, they perform before the game, and we're going to show you the highlights of that right now. We're at halftime in our game between the Cosmos and the Lancers, and we'll be right back with more halftime activities right after these messages. Charlie, can the Lancers come back against a team like the Cosmos in New York or in New Jersey and tie this thing up?
I think so, Wayne. I think they can. You know, we're missing without Stoyanovich, but you saw the team. They can break loose at any given time. We're putting the ball across the open mouth, front of the goal mouth. They've done it several times. Horvath, Mr. Smooth, has created so many great scoring opportunities. And I think with this Trifunovic in, if he's coming in, I certainly hope he is, he may not start. He may not start. He might wait a few minutes and then put him in. I don't see him out there right now.
He's walking off toward the bench there.
Yeah, I do think he'll be in there. I don't know when. But I think that he saw a Horvath style of play, and he'll try and get himself free in front of the goal mouth when he gets in. So I believe the team can come back. I believe they're playing well. And, you know, the opportunities have been there. We just haven't put them together just yet. We missed Stoyanovich. That's no reason. We've had the scoring opportunities. We hit the crossbar. Open ball just sails right in front of the goal mouth. Misses by a foot on Silva. So we can come back. I'm confident.
Okay, Charlie. We might add that Trifunovic traveled all night. There's a 7-hour difference. He couldn't sleep last night because of the 7-hour difference in time. So he's pretty well worn out. I think probably Coach Popovich maybe decided it would be a little bit too much for him today.
Yeah, I think I'll probably give him about 30 minutes of what he's going to do.
Okay. Cosmos have it now. Second half underway. Stevie Hunt with a pass over to Bogey. And Bogey couldn't really get control on it. And it goes to Jim May, and Jim May pitches it out to Harry Palmieri, and Harry Palmieri brings it back for the Lancers. Second half just underway. Cosmos leading by a score of 2-0. Here's Steve Hunt for the Cosmos. This is Bogey once again. His name is, actually, we call him Bogey for short. Bogusiewicz. Bogusiewicz. Here's Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer with a lot of room. Over Horvath's head. Who is, let's see.
There's Joe Horvath going down the left side now.
I was wondering where that voice was coming. I guess we have a special media speaker back here.
I thought it was you, Ron. That was a special voice coming out of the wall. I didn't know who it was.
I thought it was you, Charlie. Okay, we're play on, advance. According to the referee, here's a shot. And broken up by Foslich.
Tuart really is playing magnificent ball. He really put Jimmy Powell in his back pocket that time, beat him badly, and then put the ball through. But the Iceman cometh, and he blocked that ball. And you know that's Foslich's job, to be the Iceman.
Maryland Foslich, selected MVP of Lancers. Played for only 3 teams during his 12-year career, and that's a real good sign.
And he just gave Pino Wilson just gave Foslich a little kick in the ankle. And they're really right now looking for the opportunity. The Lancers can counterattack beautifully, though, and I look for a counterattack to develop here.
Okay, Maryland Foslich gets it off for the Lancers, and it goes out to Horvath. Horvath breaking down the left side. He passes over to Palmieri. Palmieri into the danger zone to Bellata. Bellata to Silva. A give and go that didn't really work. And the Cosmos come back with it now. Low header. Here's the Cosmos. Little collision there. Here's Tuart. Tuart now racing down that right side. Tuart trying to get away around Jimmy Pollahan. Jimmy races for the ball with him.
Corner
and
kick.
It's going to be a corner kick. And Joe Horvath didn't agree with that.
No, Horvath thought it was Tuart. Tuart is really fast. He's very quick on that 25-yard sprint.
So you have a couple of speedy wings. Here's the kick. And Don Draghi gets it out of the way.
That's a questionable play, but it's the right play for Don to do because he knows that Steve Hunt is lurking behind him. Best to put it out of bounds. Just best to knock it out of bounds.
Okay, here's Hunt.
Look at that
gets into Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer inside to Quinaglia. There's a header. And it's saved by Jimmy May.
Good play by Jimmy May.
Here come the Lancers on the counterattack now. Harry Palmieri. Cosmos getting back. Over to Bellata. Bellata down the middle. Bellata shoveling it off to Nicolini. Nicolini has Ercole over on the right. Ercole breaks toward the center. Ercole tries to get it inside to Bellata. Looking for the give and go, but it didn't work.
Werner Roth stepped right in front of him and made a nice deal.
Quinaglia. Here's Roth overlapping. Broke it up by Ercole.
Oh, that was
Nicolini. Excuse me. Ercole has it now. Ercole into Silva. Ooh. That went through Alberto's legs. But Yacine gets it and gets it back out. Here's Nicolini. Nicolini over to Ercole. Ercole brings it down. Moving, looking to his right. Doesn't have, he has Horvath on his left. He gets it back to Palmieri. Palmieri still has Horvath over. Then he passes over to him. Here comes Horvath now. Horvath will cross it. Here, no, he shovels it off to Silva. And Silva is marked closely by Roth. Here's Palmieri. Palmieri winds up to shoot. Instead, he pitches it inside, and it goes nowhere.
He was looking for Ercole to cut to Ercole's left, but Ercole didn't move.
Right. So the Cosmos come back. Here's Formosa with the ball. Formosa to Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer just kind of setting it up. Turns around. Now he breaks toward the center. Beckenbauer.
Nice steal by Joe Horvath.
Joe Horvath is breaking. Here's Silva with the ball. Passes over to Horvath. Silva going in. Horvath comes back. Horvath setting it up. Over to Bellata. Bellata inside to Silva. Silva loses the ball.
He was being marked very tightly by Pino Wilson, Giuseppe Wilson, who really did a job on him.
Here's a pass over. Horvath keeps it in, but they say it went out. You see somebody warming up over there, Charlie?
That's number 20. That's Vlado Trifunic.
Looks like he will be coming in.
Yeah, I figured he'd come in about 30 minutes ago.
Okay, right now we have 39:20 left in the second half.
course, the Lancer office is open at 232-2420 to order your reserve tickets or any tickets at all for the game against San Jose, where we'll have 5,000 pennants, the first 5,000 people. So call the Lancer office and charge your MasterCard or your Bank America card.
Here's Formosa breaking in. Formosa gets it over to Keenan. A nice give and go. Formosa breaking in. Here comes Formosa, and he's whoop. The referee went down.
We ought to get that replay.
He has a red face right now.
Yeah, referee Brian McGinley. If we got to the referee, let's see that. And he's laughing.
He has a big smile on his face.
Brian McKinley is a real good sport. I don't know.
He took a pretty good flop. Okay, this is where Beckenbauer has a habit of quick kicking it
and scoring goals. He is dangerous.
Okay.
What'll happen is Steve Hunt will fall down and move out of the way. He'll try and bend it right around Steve Hunt.
Here's a shot. Okay, the wall stops it. Referee says nope. Hold up.
They're going to take it again. Now they better get the wall up quickly.
That's Jim Pollahan arguing, and the referee went to his pocket, but okay, here it is. A little chipper. Jimmy Pollahan stops it again.
And San Diego lets it go wide.
Formosa kicked it wide left. And it'll be a goal kick for the Lancers. Here's Don Draghi coming back. Draghi over to Ercole. And it'll be a throw-in for the Cosmos.
No, for the Lancers, they're saying. Now, Steve Hunt is really delaying the game, and that is really a cause for a yellow card.
All right. Don Draghi over to Miroslav Paslic. Paslic brings it down. Here comes Paslic. Into Horvath. Horvath over to Nicolini. Nicolini to Palmieri. Palmieri has Jim Pollahan over on the left side. Here comes Jimmy breaking through. Jimmy passes over to Ercole. Ercole back to Balata. Balata with a long ball. Here's Horvath trying to header. Except he had Alberto back there with him. Here's Ercole battling with Roth. And Roth has it. Lancers playing tight now. Down 2-0. Here's a pass over to Hunt. Bogey went astray. A few little boo.
Yeah, they make mistakes. They miss pass too sometimes. That does happen.
Okay, Balata. Balata has Horvath on the right. But he's got Bogey right next to him. Here's a pass. Beautiful pass into Horvath. Here's Horvath. Horvath gets around one man. He still has control of it. Pitches it out on his back. But the Cosmos come up with it. Nice effort. Nice effort by Horvath.
Run by Wilson.
Cosmos come back, but they lose, and the Lancers have it again. What an effort there.
Certainly was. Nice play both ways. Maybe we can catch it here.
Here's Silva. Here's Silva racing. Inside, and the Cosmos have it, and they'll bring it back. This is Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer passes it over to the right-hand side.
It's Irushi there on the right.
Got him overlapping again. Irushi into Tewart. Here's Tewart with a shot. High. 35-47 left in the second half. Cosmos lead 2-0. We'll be right back right after this.
When do you say Budweiser?
After doing this about 3,000 times a day. After a hard tennis match with my friend Ron. As soon as I knock this ball out of the park.
When do you say Budweiser?
It's everywhere.
When my mother-in-law leaves town. After a long night in here.
Or when you say Budweiser.
Let me hear you say it, people.
Budweiser. You have said it all.
What? Tug McGraw out of shape? They're nuts. I'm tough as nails.
They mean chic shape, Tug. Chic shape.
Get clean, get close, get comfort too. Get your face in chic shape.
Only Schick's Super 2 twin blades are Schick Sharp for incredibly close, clean shaves.
Great shape, Tug.
That's chic shape.
That's Schick Super 2.
While we're away, Charlie, well, here comes the Lancers, the Cosmos breaking down. Beckenbauer gets through everybody to the shot. Oh, beautiful save. And another shot. And they score.
I guess we don't have that disc, but a great thrust by Franz Beckenbauer, who broke through. Confusion. Nick Mihatovic was knocked down. Confusion between Mihatovic and another player. Jimmy May made a great dive, and one dab, he poked the ball away on Franz Beckenbauer's shot, and then there it was. Canalia comes in, hits the open goal mouth. Canalia took the rebound off Jimmy May's hand, and just a super play by Jimmy May blocking the shot, and there was Canalia with the open goal. Very alert, and it's the alertness of Canalia that's been the penalty the Lancers have had to suffer this game so far. Two very alert goals by Giorgio Canalia.
Canalia's second goal of the game. That gives him 13 goals on the season. There's a shot wide. Just before that, Charlie, the reason why we didn't have the replay of that is because we had a near miss while we're out on a commercial by the Lancers. Just missed the pull, and we were going to bring that to you just as we came back. And this all happened while that was going on, so therefore we did not have the complete replay of that last goal. Yeah, but it is 3-0 in favor of the Cosmos.
Yep, well, that's really too bad.
Okay, here's another give and goal. Here comes Hunt in. Kozlitz back there with him. Hunt crosses it over. Beautiful effort there. And another shot. Goes high.
Well, that was a hot shot by Bogey, who shot just too high, clearing the bar by about 20 yards. But the Lancers now have got to get themselves organized, and if they're going to do anything, the goal, here's the goal. The goal was by Canalia, assist to Beckenbauer, and that's wrong. That's not permissive when the goalie makes a save in between the two.
All right. Well, that's not official, of course. That was a beautiful save by Jim May, and he had no shot whatsoever on that goal. No shot whatsoever. Okay, the Lancers will come back. Here's Silva. We have Balata and Ercole. And now, this is Palmieri. Palmieri over to Ercole. Ercole with a shot. Here comes Nicolini. Nicolini. And it goes wide right.
Here comes the substitution, and we really shouldn't be too tough on this player. It's Vlado Trifunovic. He's coming in, first division player, just played his last game. He flew, it's a quite an hour difference. He's coming in for Pat Ercole, 15, so Pat's coming on the game now, and Val Tribunovic, as we call him, is coming in. We certainly look forward to some great things from this young man. He's tough, he's aggressive. They tell me he goes 90 minutes in 45 minutes and likes to play very hard.
Okay, Charlie. He's wearing number 20, Val Tribunovic. Here's Don Draghi racing with Hunt. Hunt has it. Draghi still marking him, and Draghi kicks it out. It'll be a goal kick for the Lancers, for the Cosmos, who lead in the game 3-0 on 2 goals by Canalia and 1 goal by Steve Hunt. Here's Beckenbauer. He's the one that set up that last goal. He's playing hurt too, Charlie.
Well, I'm glad he's hurt, because if he's playing at full speed, he'd really be dangerous.
Formosa kicks it high and wide and out. It'll be a goal kick for the Lancers, and we'll be right back. 30-50 left in the game, with the Cosmos leading 3-0.
Charlotte Furniture and Appliances is open Monday, Memorial Day, 12 to 5, with sensational store-wide savings. Special sale prices on Toro lawnmowers. Memorial Day sale at Charlotte Furniture and Appliances, 3200 Lake Avenue. Sibley's Hot Ones. Holiday values that put the sizzle in your summer. Today, all Sibley suburban stores. Tomorrow, all Sibley stores. The finest tribute we can pay to those who fought and died for our freedom is to appreciate what our individual freedom really means to each of us, and remember what it cost. The American Legion urges all citizens to honor America's war dead this Memorial Day, 1978.
We're at the Meadowlands, the Cosmos and the Lancers, and the Cosmos leading 3-0. Cosmos have it now, and it's kicked out by Werner Roth way back. Well, the Cosmos going for their 17th in a row without a loss, which would set an all-time record in the NASL, set by Oakland Clippers back in 1967-68. Okay, Lancers have it again. Here's Horvath. And there's our... Yeah. I have to get used to his name. He gets around. There's a shot by. Oh, no, it went wide. It went high.
Well, he made a good
effort.
He made a good thrust, good effort, and he's the type of player you need, and he can do that. He seems very, very smooth out there, and it's difficult to judge so soon. Now the Cosmos are coming in with their speedy youngster, Gary Etherington. Etherington was drafted out of high school, and he's one of the real delights out here. They really like him. He's coming in for Bogasevic. So you look for this Gary Etherington to do a lot of good things. He came right out of high school, had a very good playoff with him, and he's a speedy player. They say he's one of the fastest players on the Cosmos team. So they take out Bogasevic, but they put in a real speedster. And he's really a favorite here in the Meadowlands.
Gary Etherington in for Bogey. Bobby Smith wasn't able to start today because he had an injury. As we mentioned, Beckenbauer was a doubtful starter, but doesn't look too bad out there, does he, Charlie?
Not at all. I'll tell you that I was really Bobby Smith has the most vulgar player award for his play against Los Angeles. Etherington is offsides by about 2 yards in that play.
We have 28:44 left in the game. Cosmos with the lead, 3-0. Lancers on the attack now. This is Palmieri. Palmieri over the center line into the danger zone now. And tried to get it to Trifunovic. Couldn't quite get to him. Okay, here's Stevie Hunt. Stevie over to Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer to Tewart. Back to Hunt again. Here comes Tewart over to the right side, overloading the left side now. And Hunt battles with Palmieri. Palmieri trying to get around Hunt, and he passes it off to Danny Draghi. And Draghi over to Trifunovic. Trifunovic down the line. Trifunovic with a nice pass into Silva. Silva's bumped away
by Werner Roth, and he really did it to him.
So
here it comes now. It's a tremendous pass by Trifunovic right down to Silva. Silva's got him beat, and there he is from behind, and of course there he is taking another 6-yard run as he's given the shove by Werner Roth, who's about twice his size. This is a great opportunity for Lancers to score because this will be an in-swinger, an in-kick from Horvath, left-footed.
Here's Horvath. Here's the kick. And a beautiful shot.
It's a goal.
It's a goal for the Lancers, and a beautiful shot. Beautiful kick by Horvath. And it was Bellotta. Frank Bellotta.
Here it is, coming up now. There it is. It's the in-swinger, left foot. Watch his left foot if you're a youngster. Let's say he slices it. Oh, we just missed a banana. There it goes right over, and there's Bellotta, who just nudges it over. Just comes inside the post. It's a picture-perfect goal. You got to see it like it's exciting. The Lancers are still in this game. 27:02 to go. They are explosive. They're dynamite. They like to score goals in clusters. And once they score one, look for another.
Okay, it's Frank Bellotta was the goal scorer and an assist by Joe Horvath. Here come the Cosmos back now. It's 3-1. Cosmos leading. Here comes Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer shovels it off to Hunt. Hunt breaking down with Draghi, and here comes Foslich in to help out. It'll be a corner kick for the Cosmos.
Foslich better get back in the goal mouth. He argues for a minute, but they need him back there. Jimmy May is ready. He wants this one.
Okay, here's the shot. Here comes Tewart out. Here comes Hunt back. Hunt gets around Foslich. Hunt with a center and broken up nice by Don Draghi. It'll be another corner kick.
Good play by those. Yeah, they're really great. Aston Villa great. Stevie Hunt, 20 years old, playing like he's 25 years old. A lot of experience. And Dennis Tewart, an explosive front line.
Here's Beckenbauer. Kicked away. Here's Bellotta now. Just scored the goal to give the Lancers one on the scoreboard. Nice long pass down to Trianovic, and he passes it off to Nicolini. Nicolini coming down. Lancers on the attack over to Bellotta. Bellotta coming in.
And they call a handball on Bellotta, but he says, no, it was my chest, and they're saying, no, it was a handball.
All right, so the Cosmos come back now. Just taking a look at Trifunovic, and the little bit of time he's been in the game, he's very impressive, Charlie.
He certainly is. You see how he placed that ball back, didn't waste it, and just he plays with the style of a first division player.
There's a nice play by the Cosmos. Give and go to Quinalia. Here's the official announcement on the goal. Frank Bellotta, 62-30, assisted by Joe Horvath, and it's now 3-1 Cosmos. A little bit behind Trifunovic.
but a good idea, and they're passing together, and that's what counts. It was all right.
Here come the Cosmos back. Here's Beckenbauer.
Look at that footwork. Look at that footwork.
Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Beautiful. Here's Fazlich. Fazlich takes it away from Keenalia. Here's Palmieri. Palmieri over to Trifunovic. Trifunovic, nice little pass over to Horvath. Here's Horvath into Silva. Silva back to Palmieri. Palmieri with a shot. Yassine picks it up. And it'll be a goal kick for the Cosmos. Long throw. And it's Mijanovic back for the Lancers. Mijanovic, number 5, brings it back. Gets it over to Horvath. Horvath into Balata.
Look at that Etherington move. He, too, is developing some of that Cosmos style.
Frank Balata with his 4th goal of the season. Here comes Jim May. Tells Miralem Fazlich to hold up. He'll get it. And shovels it off to Fazlich, the Iceman. Over to Jimmy Palahan, Lancer captain, number 12.
23:47 left.
3-1 in favor of the Cosmos. Play on, says the referee. Here comes Stewart. Stewart over to Etherington. And the Lancers have it. Here's Palahan. Palahan thought he had somebody breaking, but he didn't. And the Cosmos take over.
Bad pass by Jim Palahan. Bad pass.
Okay, it's Hunt. Hunt with a give and go with Beckenbauer. Here comes Hunt. Hunt gets away from Fazlich. He hurt his leg. Here's Hunt breaking in. Fazlich coming back. Fazlich already with 1 yellow card.
Well, you know, he got him right in the penalty area, but he had just taken one from Fazlich, so it was kind of a retaliation. But he had already taken one from Hunt, so he figured this is my turn. Now they got a chance for Beckenbauer to put one in, and they're a well-conditioned team. Here's the attendance. And doesn't this thrill you? Take the attendance, Ron.
41,305 here at Giant Stadium on a beautiful sunshiny afternoon in New Jersey. 41,305, the official attendance.
Oh, that is certainly impressive. We hope the Rochester fans realize this is First Division Major League Soccer.
Here's Beckenbauer. Just a little bit high. Formosa battling. Formosa with a nice move. Juranovic. Everybody's going down now, and here comes Palmieri back for the Lancers. Lancers breaking over the center line. Palmieri gets it over to Silva. Silva down the right side. Silva has Balata breaking down to center. Tries to get it to him, but it's broken up
by Carlos Alberto.
By the sweeper, Carlos Alberto.
He is something, isn't he?
Captain of the Brazil World Cup Championship team in 1970. Joined the Cosmos late last year. Played with Pele at Santos from 66 to 74 and captained the team. I'd like to become a journalist.
Well, I thought that that time the ball was out of bounds. We would have gotten a goal kick, but we didn't.
Yep. Here's Roth. Cosmos captain. Over to Etherington. Etherington, he's another speedy wing. He's breaking down.
Look at him
side.
go.
Yep.
Oh, and they're going to get a corner out of that. Jimmy was trying to just get a throw in, but now it's going to be a Cosmos corner.
Okay, Gary Etherington will take the kick. This is how the Lancers just scored. Here's the kick. It was Draghi getting it away from Keenalia, but kept in by Beckenbauer. And here's Mijanovic coming back. He gets it over to Trifunovic. Trifunovic, the Lancers' newly acquired player, number 20. Gets it over to Palmieri. Palmieri into the danger zone. We got Silva. Into Silva. Offsides maybe, huh?
Yeah, it's offsides, and we thought that Werner Roth was dropping right behind him, and they're arguing with the referee, Brian McKinley, but he said it's offside, so it's offside.
Okay, here come the Cosmos back again. Cosmos over to, that was Keenalia, over to
Etherington.
Etherington, right.
20 minutes 56. 20:56 left at this time, Ron, and a lot of heavy play in the midfield. Look, the whole 10-20 players are within the 35-yard line as you look down at it.
Okay, here's Horvath. Horvath with Etherington marking him. Gets over to Jimmy Callahan. Here comes Jimmy in now. Gets the ball into the danger zone. Give and go to Jimmy Callahan. Here's Jimmy. Jimmy into the corner. And it'll be a goal kick for the Cosmos. We have 20-23 left in the game. Cosmos leading 3-1. We'll be right back right after these messages.
The day is done.
Chilly tonight. Looking good.
To let it go. It's the moment to unwind.
Welcome home.
So just say bud.
Say bud.
And pour the king of beers and settle back and please yourself.
Hey, thanks.
How'd it go today?
So far, so good.
This is steak and jumbo mushrooms, the kind you'd expect at a fancy restaurant. The steak, naturally aged USDA choice. The mushrooms, accented with tangy cheddar. You can get the same steak and jumbo mushrooms topped with cheese sauce at a Mr. Steak restaurant. Only at Mr. Steak, you get the fancy restaurant dinner without the fancy price. Mr. Steak is America's steak expert.
Open 7 days a week in Greece, Henrietta, and Arundequoit.
Well, Charlie, while we're away, there's the man that just scored the 4th goal for the Cosmos.
Gary Etherton comes in. Now there he's offsides by 3 yards. He didn't call offside. He just pips it with his right foot into the far corner. Beautiful shot, beautiful goal. But if that isn't offsides by 5 yards, and because of that, while you were away, Dragan Popovich received his 3rd yellow card of the season. He was out there protesting the goal, and he got a red card. But he was clearly offsides, and the linesman didn't call it.
All right, that was Dennis Stewart, assisted by Etherington and Hunt at 70-03. It is now 4-1 Cosmos. 19:06 left in the game. Lone Lancer goal scored by Frank Pallotta from Joe Horvath, and Joe has it now. Joe gets it back to Jimmy Callahan. Here's Jimmy. Jimmy inside. Broken up by the Cosmos defense, and here's Beckenbauer.
And Balata's hurt.
He's walking.
Balata's walking with a very pronounced limp.
There's a shot into Hunt. Don Draghi just got a leg out there to deflect it away. So it'll be another goal kick, corner kick for the Cosmos.
And I can tell you now that Francisco Balata is on the touchline. He's being attended to by trainer Joe Sirianni. So that's what's happening now.
Okay, play goes on. Here's Horvath. Horvath over to Trifunovic for the Lancers. Trifunovic just acquired by the Lancers, number 20. Here's a nice pass over to Silva. Silva has Trifunovic crossing. Gets it over to Balata. Balata over to Triva. Try to get it to Silva. Here's Balata coming back. Over to Roth, battling with him, and Roth gets it out. Gets it over to Etherington. And Tewart has it now into Kinalia. Kinalia being marked by Foslich. This is Trifunovic over to Balata. Balata seems to be okay now.
He took a little bit of a kick there. That's what happened, really. Now the Lancers still building their attack up slowly.
This is Nicolini. Nicolini on the right with a shot. Oh, he tried to get it through.
It would have been very nice. Silva was stepping
over
through
the line.
Yeah, just stepping through. Just missed it by about a foot. Yep. Lancers, that last goal really broke their back, and it appeared from our point of view and the Lancers' point of view that they had pulled up into a defensive trap, and the linesman refused to call it, and certainly he was offside. Stewart was offside by 3 yards that time. Certainly it has taken a little bit of the steam out of the Lancers, but they played the offsides. The linesman didn't call it.
Nicolini with a nice move to get it away from Hunt. Here's Stewart now. Stewart with Draghi marking it. Stewart gets it over to Hunt. Hunt has it back to Stewart. Stewart with Draghi. There's Foslich coming over. Foslich breaks it up.
He fouled. He went to foul Foslich and he missed it.
Well, Stewart's a good actor. He's the one that's yeah. He ought to really get an Academy Award.
Look at that, Joe Horvath.
Yep. Here comes Silva, and broken up by Werner Roth, the sweeper.
The Lancers now, the problem with the Lancers now is they're not pushing up. If they had pushed up Nicolini and Palmieri, they would have had some more help back there.
Okay, Beckenbauer has it now. Beckenbauer gets it over to Quinella. Here's Quinella. Offside?
Offside.
All right, offside. They call it that time.
They got this one. That one was offside, and I had to step in there, Ron, because it was offside by 3 yards. And you can see now, nice pass. There he goes. You see he's moving it over to the side. Comes around, looking down, always looking down. Pushes over, now with his right foot, sends it through. And there's Quinella. You can see that he's at least 3 yards behind Stojanovic. Offside. There's Foslick. You can see in the disc. Clearly offsides. Beautiful job, camera work done by the staff down there.
Now, this is what Quinella says. He says he scores all his goals because all he has to do is run in, and Beckenbauer gets the ball to him somehow, some way, but it's always there.
And he certainly does. Beckenbauer is great.
Here he comes now.
Here he comes again.
Here comes Beckenbauer. Slams in. It still goes. That is broken up by Foslic. And that's Mijatovic shaking his head back there. Play goes on. Lancers have it. Now the Cosmos regain control. Here's Steve Hunt. Hunt breaking toward the center. Gets it over to Tuart. Tuart over to Etherington. Etherington will break down the right side here now. Tuart down the center. Quinella going down the center. And Etherington controls it. Here's Tuart. Tuart gets it over to Beckenbauer. Here's Beckenbauer with a shot. Wide left.
Now they've got another substitution coming in. It looks like Jack Brandt is coming in to goal. And this is the first time Jack will have played in goal this year. It's Vito Dimitrievich is coming in. And Giuseppe Wilson is coming out. Giuseppe Wilson is coming out. And they love, it's Beckenbauer coming out. It's Kaiser coming out and Vito Dimitrievich going. And there's a standing ovation for Franz Beckenbauer. And he waved to the crowd. And going into goal is Jack Brandt. And this is the first time Jack will have seen action in the North American Soccer League to the best of our knowledge. So they've used their 3 substitutions now with 14-24 remaining in the game.
Well, Dimitrievich, one of the best ball stealers in the league and one of the most popular players in the team, too.
Certainly is. Certainly is. He played with Olympia. He played for the under-23 national team of Yugoslavia hundreds of times. A fantastic player.
Isn't it terrible how they have these great players on the bench?
On the bench.
They have to take turns starting them. Okay, they come back now.
And that's Vito Dimitrievich making that play.
Here comes Hunt. We have 13:47 left with the Cosmos leading 4-1. Here's Quinella. And the Lancers come back with it. Foslic. Horvath.
And that was a foul by Irushi. Irushi took him down, and I wonder if we can get if we can get a look at that, we shall. But Horvath is again his legs, and we wonder just how much Horvath can take. But I got to say this, the Cosmos haven't been butchering him as some of the other clubs have done.
A case like that was just a typical collision that could not be avoided, but let's hope it isn't a knee. He's looking at his knee, and he's limping around. He's favoring it right now. Yep. Meanwhile, the Cosmos have it. Quinella over to Hunt. Here's Hunt.
And there's no offsides.
Yep. Well, they're calling him now, aren't they?
Yeah, they certainly are calling him now. They made a mistake on the last one. Joe Horvath.
They're making up for it. Kept in by the Cosmos. Here's Hunt. Hunt has Tuart coming down. Tuart has it now. Tuart controls the ball. Back to Hunt on a give and go. Boy, that Hunt really gets around. And it goes over to Jim May. Jim May will get it out. Tosses it down to Triunovic.
Then a handball on Santiago Formosa.
Okay. Lancers will bring it back now.
Joe Horvath is being treated on the side by trainer Joe Sirianni. It is his left knee, and he's out of the play. So right now the Lancers are playing 10 against 11.
Okay, Palmieri has it. Palmieri gets it back to Don Draghi. Back to Palmieri. Draghi has it. He has Nicolini over on the left. Nicolini brings it in. Over to Trifunovic. Trifunovic over to Bellotta. Bellotta scored the lone goal for the Lancers. Here's another shot by Bellotta, broken up in the center. Nicolini controls, gets it back to Polahan. Polahan has Etherington coming out. Here's a shot by Polahan. Stopped by the Cosmos defense. And here's Stewart now as the Cosmos come back. Stewart gets it over to, who is that, Etherington? Is he number 15?
Yeah, here he is, and he's moving. There's Stewart going to wide on the other side. They just missed the ball. But Stewart is running beautifully. Etherington is 21. Vito Dmitrievich is 15, and he is really running well. He runs with so much intelligence out there. He just goes to the open spot, with or without the ball.
Lancers come back now. This is Palmieri. He has Bellotta on the right. A little chip inside to Trifunovic. Here's Don Draghi coming up to meet Steve Hunt. Hunt gets around him. Don Draghi goes back. Here's Foslets coming back with Hunt in pursuit. Hunt tries to keep it in. And what is he calling?
He's calling a goal kick. Goal kick that time.
Okay, we have 10:25 left in the game. Cosmos 4, Lancers 1. We'll be right back.
You're not seeing double. It's just that 2 are better than 1. 2 of me? No, 2 6-packs of Budweiser. Ah, yes, it's Budweiser pick-a-pair time again, now through the 4th of July. The time when you and me will be going on picnics and having lots of people over. And you and me will need more Bud, so be ready. Look for this pick-a-pair display and take home 2 6-packs of easy-tasting Budweiser. It's the smart way to buy the king of beers. Take it from me.
Back at Giant Stadium in the Meadowlands. Ron DeFrance along with Charlie Schiano. It's the Cosmos 4 and the Lancers 1. Lancers have it now. And the Cosmos regain possession. Cosmos have it with Dmitrievich. Dmitrievich with a shot. High over the bar.
Dmitrievich is certainly exciting. There he was, taking the ball from about 25 yards, letting it go. Look at him now. He comes in. Look at that nice long stride. Fake to his left, comes into the right, lets it go with his right foot, and just sails over the corner of the crossbar. Magnificent shot. Excellent player. Now, while we were away, something happened, Ron. I didn't see it. Must have been a foul on the Lancers.
Well, the Cosmos have it. This is Stewart. It's getting warm out there now. Yeah, Dmitrievich has it.
They're fading a little bit. You can tell that. It's so hot.
He gets it over to... Now play on. Okay, the Lancers have it. Silva. Silva. Through the legs of Dmitrievich. Over to Palmieri, and Silva comes back. But all white jerseys behind him. They're in front of him.
And you can tell that Frank Bellotta is really worn out there. The jersey is just soaked through, and he's just not able to run anymore. Look at him. He's really having problems out there.
The score, Cosmos 4, Lancers 1. Lone Lancer goal scored by Frank Bellotta.
Well, of course, the Lancers will be in action Wednesday night against San Jose Earthquakes. That's always a good game because the Earthquakes are a rough, tough team. And we'll be going against them, and they're in the American Conference, so that'll be the game to watch.
Here's Canelli after it. Hits the referee.
He's had a rough day out there.
Yes, he has. Here's a clear shot. And he passes it off, and another goal for the Cosmos.
Well, that was a nice goal by Dennis Stewart. He's loving it. The Midlands menace out there from Manchester City. Here he comes out.
What an unselfish move there.
Santiago Formosa beating Nicolini, coming in. Jimmy May trying to protect the corner. Derek finally with his left foot puts it out, and Dennis Stewart slaps it home. Come in clean. No one had a mark. And that's Dennis Stewart's second goal of the day. That was a beauty. Santiago Formosa waited, really showing there he is. He's from Spain, born in Spain, but playing magnificently today. Rochester Lancers are having a tough day out there. They are wilted. They are
an
really
unselfish move there by Formosa, too.
Yeah, it certainly was a nice cross with his left foot. And now they're putting a substitute in. The Lancers are bringing in, it looks like they're bringing in, it looks like Craig Reynolds. Craig Reynolds is coming in for Horatio Palmieri. So with Craig Reynolds in the game now for Horatio Palmieri, it certainly is going to try, and he's tired. Palmieri played a good match out there, really been playing well and having a good match so far today.
Craig Reynolds replaces Harry Palmieri, and he has it right now. He gets it over to Bellotta. Bellotta back to Reynolds. Reynolds has it stopped by Wilson. And Horvath comes back. Horvath and the Lancers. Official time of that goal was 82-10. Tewart assisted by Formosa. 5-1. Cosmos leading. And it's knocked out by the Cosmos.
Wednesday night again, we're playing the San Jose Earthquakes, and if you want to reserve a ticket now to see the Earthquakes, a great, fine team, you've got to call 232-2420, the Lancer office. It's 5,000 pennants will be given away free. It's pennant night that night, so pick up your pennant, come on out and cheer the Lancers.
All right, Charlie. Oh, a nice play there by Trifunovic.
Well, Trifunovic was looking for someone to come in from the left, and the crossing head pass would have been right there just to knock in. Nobody was on the left post, but Trifunovic has shown some very good signs out there.
Yes, he has. 5:54 left. We're going to have to pick a Lancer MVP of this game, Charlie, pretty soon.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
They will receive a $40 gift certificate from Volunteers. Cosmos have it. Here's Etherington. Etherington pitches it back. Nice little play there by Formosa.
Yeah, they're playing now.
Around.
They're ready.
Yeah, they can afford to with a 5-1 lead. Yarushi. And Yarushi watches Dimitrijevic dribble around, and the Lancers get it back now. This is Craig Reynolds. Craig with a long ball over to Horvath, and it's broken up by
Etherington. Gary Etherington. A lot of speed to burn.
A tie between Etherington, Tewart, and Hunt. They certainly do have speed. In fact, I thought Etherington would be starting on the right side.
I thought he would be too, but they really have a young, fast team and good reserves and a lot of strength.
There is 4:39 left in the game. The Cosmos lead by a score of 5-1. Here comes Silva. Silva still running hard and has it knocked away by Carlos Alberto, the sweeper.
Yeah. I like him, I tell you, Ronnie. He really does it all. He does it all. Good player.
Captain of the Brazil World Cup Championship team in 1970, joined the Cosmos last year.
Now just take a look at this. They have two captains of World Cup teams. Beckenbauer, Carlos Alberto, and you know how many clubs can have captains? Captains of World Cup national team. And both of them won the championship in their respective year. Ooh. That's Joe Horvath, and he was a captain of the Hungarian national team. Just
Footballer of the year.
Nice goal. Football of the year. Yeah, what a player he is. So we have our captain of our World Cup team, too. I wish we had that on the disc. I don't know if we do or not.
You know, Werner Roth is the captain of the Cosmos, and the only member of the club to play on both title-winning teams in '72 and '77. He credits road trip roommate Franz Beckenbauer for his improved play.
Yeah, well, if you got to live with somebody, that's about the best guy to live with. And
if you're going to learn from somebody, that's the guy to learn soccer from.
Franz is a great guy, and really, he's helping to build soccer in this country, doing a super job.
He's the one that revolutionized the sweeper, wasn't he?
Yeah, he changed the whole game of soccer in the sweeper position, because before that the sweeper would always lay back the way Carlos Alberto does. Then he made that sweeper position a creative position where they would go into the attack and really confuse the defense, because very seldom do you see the sweeper coming up like that.
There's the Iceman out battling Quinaglia.
Well, that's why Quinaglia is so great. Always dangerous. Give him a foot, and he'll put that ball in the back of the net.
He kind of lulls you to sleep for a while, and all of a sudden, bang. Yeah. We have 2:37 left in the game. Score 5-1. Here comes Craig Reynolds. Craig looking to chip it back. Gets it back to Trifunovic. Trifunovic with a shot. Ooh, that's wide right.
That's the corner. He can shoot.
Yes, he can. He can shoot. He can pass. He can. Good playmaker. I think we're going to see in the future that he'll be able to do it all.
I think so. I think so. He likes to come from behind. He'll lay there at that number 8 or number 9 position, number 10 position, then come up from behind and be very dangerous.
Less than 2 minutes left in the game, left in the match, with Cosmos with another victory, and they set still another record, 17th game without a loss. Sets a new NASL record. They beat they set a record last week for consecutive victories. They made it 16. So here it's number 17.
Well, this will be a build-up for the game against Vancouver, which is leading the Western Division of the National Conference. So that ought to be a super inter-conference game in New York here next Sunday.
Well, Vancouver, the only team that really handled the Lancers up until now.
Right.
We've played well against every other team. Our only bad loss was to Vancouver, and we lost it also at home to Vancouver.
Yep.
So they are tough, but the Lancers certainly don't have anything to be ashamed of.
Yeah, this game is a game that started rough for them, and once it started rough, a couple of mistakes early in the game, and without Stojanovic, so they could relax a little bit and shoot Beckenbauer up a little bit more. And when you do that, you really created havoc among our defense.
Well, this one belongs to the Cosmos. We have less than a minute left, about 45 seconds. Cosmos leading 5-1. Quinalia with 2 goals, Tuert with 2 goals, Hunt with 1, and our goal scored by Frank Pallotta.
So if you get a chance, you can call the Lancer office at 232-2420. We'd appreciate seeing you Wednesday night.
Our star of the game, Charlie?
Well, the star of the game, I don't know. I think we ought to go with perhaps Hugo Nicolini, who really did a good job in the back there and did a heck of a job working. I think Hugo Nicolini is my vote. It's my vote for star of the game.
Okay, Hugo Nicolini is the Lancer MVP of this game. He'll be receiving a $40 gift certificate from Altiers as our MVP. Hugo Nicolini. Here's a shot. Left. Wide left. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's all over. It's the Cosmos 5 and the Lancers 1. Lancers do pick up 1 point. And they lead Toronto now by 2 points. Charlie with a 4-7 record. Well, that'll do it. The goal scorer for the Lancers was Frank Pallotta. Quinalia with 2 goals for the Cosmos. Tuert with 2 goals, and Hunt had the other goal, and that's about it, Charlie.
Well, we'll see you all Wednesday night. Good night.
Okay, Charlie. So long, everybody.
This has been Rochester Lab. This has been Rochester Lancer Soccer live from the Meadowlands. This afternoon's game has been brought to you by Budweiser.
The King of Sports was presented by the King of Beers. Soccer at its best. Brought to you by Budweiser.
And by the RT French Company, the Rochester-based company that makes French's mustard, the kind that outsells all the others combined. And by Security Trust, nearest your needs at 35 neighborhood locations. And by Mr. Steak, America's steak expert in Greece, Henrietta, and Irondequoit. Mr. Steak, for a fancy restaurant dinner without the fancy price. We invite you to join us on June 10th as the Lancers go to Los Angeles to meet the Aztecs.